Hi, everybody. Today we're going to listen to the story Fireflies by Julie Brinkloe. And this story is about one of my favorite things to do during the summer. Can you guess what that might be? Let's read and find out what this story is about. Fireflies, story and pictures by Julie Brinkloe. On a summer evening, I looked up from dinner through the open window to the backyard. It was growing dark. My treehouse was a black shape in the tree, and I wouldn't go up there now. But something flickering there. A moment I looked, and it was gone. It flickered again, over near the fence. Fireflies. Don't let your dinner get cold, said Mama. Have you ever seen fireflies outside when it gets warm out? Maybe during the spring and summer? I forked the meat and corn and potatoes into my mouth. Please, may I go out? The fireflies. Mama smiled, and Daddy nodded. Go ahead, they said. I ran from the table down to the cellar to find a jar. I knew where to look, behind the stairs. I wonder why he's getting a jar when he wanted to go outside and look at the fireflies. Can you guess why he needed a jar? Let's find out. The jars were dusty, and I polished one on my clean shirt. Then I ran back, 2 steps at a time. Wow, he went 2 steps at a time up the stairs? He must be really excited to do something. I wonder what that is. Holes, I remembered, so they can breathe. He's putting holes in the jar, so who can breathe? And as quietly as I could, so she wouldn't catch me dulling them, I poked holes in the top of the jar with Mama's scissors. The screen door banged behind me as I ran from the house. If someone said, "Don't slam it," I wasn't listening. I called to my friends in the street, "Fireflies!" They had come before me with their polished jars, and others were coming behind. I wonder what they're all going to do with their polished jars. Can you guess? Let's see if you're right. The sky was darker now. My ears rang with crickets, and my eyes stung from staring too long. I blinked hard as I watched them. Fireflies. Blinking on, blinking off, dipping low, soaring high above my head, making white patterns in the dark. We ran like crazy, barefoot in the grass. Catch 'em, we cried, grasping at the light. What are they trying to catch? Let's see if you're right. Then we dashed about, waving our hands in the air like nets, catching 2, 10, hundreds of fireflies. Did you get it right? Did you guess that they're catching fireflies? Thrusting them into jars, waving our hands for more. Then someone called from my house. It's time to come in now. And the others called from their houses, and it was over. My friends took jars of fireflies to different homes. I climbed the stairs to my room and set the jar on my table by my bed. Mama kissed me goodnight and turned out the light. I caught hundreds, I said. Daddy called from the hallway. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile, I called back. I caught hundreds of fireflies. In the dark, I watched the fireflies from my bed. They blinked off and on, and the jar glowed like the moonlight. But it was not the same. The fireflies beat their wings against the glass and fell to the bottom. and laid there. Oh, I wonder why they're not excited to fly around in the jar. What do you think? In the light, the jar turned yellow. The light in the jar turned yellow, like flashing, like a flashlight left on too long. I tried to swallow, but something in my throat would not go down. And the light grew dimmer, green, like the moonlight underwater. Oh, the fireflies aren't lit up anymore. And they're all at the bottom. That might make me think they look sad that they're in the jar and not flying around outside. I shut my eyes tight and put the pillow over my head. They were my fireflies. I caught them. They made the moonlight in the jar. But the jar was nearly dark. I flung off the covers. I went to the window and opened the jar and aimed it at the stars. Fly! Then the jar began to glow green, and then gold, and then white as the moon, and the fireflies poured into the night. Fireflies blinking on, blinking off, dipping low, soaring high above my head, making circles around the moon, dancing like stars dancing. Wow, the fireflies seem so happy now because they're bright and they're flying all over the place. I held the jar, dark and empty, in my hand. The moonlight and fireflies swam in my tears, but I could still feel myself smiling. Oh, the little boy's sad he had to let the fireflies go. But this also makes me think that he might be a little happy because he says he feels himself smiling. I think he's happy that he set the fireflies free so they could live and fly around and he could see all of them light up. So, do you like to catch fireflies during the summer? I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye.